everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to have some fun with the popcorn stitch. The popcorn stitch should not be confused with the cluster stitch or the bobble stitch or the puff stitch. They're all different stitches. They're very similar, but they definitely have some differences. Today we're going to take a look at the popcorn stitch. Now you could see that in a pattern either written out as popcorn, you could see it as PC for popcorn. You might see it as a pop stitch. Whatever that might be, that's what we're going to do today. In addition to that, a popcorn stitch joins a bunch of usually double crochets, and typically it's 5 double crochets, although you can do it with 3, 4, 5, whatever number is listed in the pattern. But the standard is really kind of 5 double crochets. So that's what we're going to do today, but know that your pattern may call for something a little bit different. So first what we're going to do is in the stitch indicated, and that's going to be this stitch here for us, you're going to put 5 full double crochets. So all in that one stitch. So we're going to do all 5 all in that one stitch. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what you'll see to start with is it looks kind of like a fan. So now what you want to do is make sure this loop is a little long there so you don't lose it. You want to take your hook out. And you're going to do something unconventional. You're going to take your hook out and you're going to put it into the first double crochet that you made of that fan. So it's pretty clear for me to see that that's this here, but if you need to, you can count backwards too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're going to go ahead and stick your stitch in the first double crochet that you made for this popcorn stitch. And then you're going to go grab that loop that you left out. All right, so you have the loop on the hook. I'm going to tighten it so it doesn't come out. So I have the loop on the hook, and my hook is in the very first double crochet we made, and I'm just going to pull that through, and you will see it's a nice kind of puffy bobble stitch, but with all the complete double crochets combined at the top. That's kind of the crown of the popcorn. And so if you take a look at it that way, makes a cute little popcorn stitch. Now to complete that, you're going to do your chain. And there's a complete popcorn stitch. So let's do that again. I'm going to skip a stitch here and we're going to do another one. I'm going to do 5 double crochets all in the same stitch. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have all 5 in there. Pull up that loop a little bit so we don't lose it. Find my first stitch. It's kind of easy because it's the one right after the bobble, or excuse me, the popcorn stitch. Insert my hook. I'm going to go over and grab that loop that I left up and I'm going to tighten it so it doesn't come off. And then I'm going to, I'm going to pull that through. And then I'm going to chain to complete it. So now we have 2 popcorn stitches. And they have that nice 3D effect where they pop out too. Okay, let's do that one more time. I'm just going to skip a stitch to give it a little room. We're going to do that one more time. 5 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets, pull up that loop a little bit, find my first one, which is right here. I'm going to insert my hook. I'm going to go grab that loop that I left up and tighten it a little bit so I don't lose it. I'm going to pull that through and I'm going to chain to close it. And if you take a look at these, we have 3 nice popcorn stitches. That loop wants to be in the way. 3 nice popcorn stitches with that 3D effect that kind of pop out of the yarn for you. And it's really a fun stitch. I've seen it mostly in things like sweaters or blankets or something where you want a nice texture to it. It's really kind of a fun stitch. I hope you give it a try and I hope you enjoy it. As usual, if you have questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I hope you enjoy it.